With the big boys, I'll get you out on this, but with the big boys, where are you at on John Jones and Francis?
You had your boy Rogan immediately went, Derek Lewis is next. And of course he just had Derek Lewis and Francis on his podcast, but DC cut in was like, it's John Jones. But then you get, which happens all the time, but you get John Jones tweeting out there. He's like, I want my release, Dana's not paying him. And I mean, here's the way I put it to my buddy, shout out to Garen. Here's the way I put it to him. John Jones is the LeBron James of our sport.
Correct.
That man, and I know you're here with me on this one, but he needs paid. Like we got to pay the man, I just don't get it. So in terms of making the fight, I think that's the biggest challenge. It's almost like I can't even think about it until I know for sure we can even make the fight. Cause I know Francis is going to do it and it seems like John wants it, but
I guarantee you they'll make the fight because with, COVID easing up and then being able to pack venues and arenas, that's the biggest fight the UFC can make. It's not Conor anymore. It's not Khabib. It's not GSP. It's not Nate. It's Masvidal. None of that. It's literally the biggest fight they can make is John versus Francis. And what's going on right now, Dana and John have never seen eye to eye. So, obviously Dana tried his tactic like it's fucking 2004 where he's like, I think he's scared to fight. It's like, what? Okay, what? John's scared of, like, nobody bought it. Like, everyone's like, ah, man, this is that terrible promoter bullshit. So that didn't make sense. So I wish John would be like scared to fight, listed his resume and put, you're the only one scared to pay anybody. Like, if you send me the right number, I will sign the fucking contract tonight. I want this much money. And then obviously Dana's like, yeah, he asked for 35 million. John's like, I've never asked for that. I make 5 million a fight with all my bonuses to fight at light heavyweight. All I'm asking is be compensated at heavyweight. So you're telling me you can't pay John $10 million to take on this fucking monster that looks unstoppable at heavyweight? And how much money are you guys gonna make off of it? It's mind blowing to me. And then now I think it scares people when John's like, well, release me then. That's just John doing social media tactics. That's Dana doing social media tactics. I guarantee you the big wigs, the guys who aren't as emotional as Dana, are like, we got to figure this out. What's John want? And they're going to meet in the middle. And I bet you we get that fight, I would say end of the summer, August, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I bet we get around September, October.
I sure hope so, man. I mean, it's just like you said, you look at how that's being handled, and I compare it to other sports, right? I mean, of course, there's players' unions, right? As you're well aware with your experience and your balls deep in other sports too. Not like your pal the Rat King there, but I just don't get it either. Like we gotta pay the man for sure. It doesn't make any sense. John Jones needs paid. He needs paid even if he's not going to heavyweight. I mean,
Correct.
even Dana said he's the greatest thing we've ever seen, right?
Yeah, it's just such a bad look. Like, to your point, imagine if LeBron James, when he got to the finals, was like, I'm not playing. I'm not going to play Boston or Philly because I want more pay. And everyone's like, holy shit, you're not getting paid? He's like, I get this much, but to get this, I need this much. Like, it's such a bad look in 2021. It's fucking mind-blowing to me that we're still having this conversation. It's nuts. What else is crazy, and you're the first person I've talked about Francis John to. What else is crazy is John Jones is an underdog, dude. Vegas has him as a fucking dog. What? He's never been an underdog his entire career. And the one chink in Francis's armor is wrestling. What the fuck? Like, to me, I was like, man, I figured John would be a 2-1 favorite, but obviously they're trying to get money, because that's Vegas. But man, take my fucking money, dude.
It's reminiscent of a John Rumble type scenario, right? We had this massive, crazy man who had that one-punch knockout power, and now, you said it best. Francis hadn't really shown those evolutions in his game, and now he has, right? So we need to see what John's going to step into the octagon. But I mean, he's a thick boy. You look at his brothers. They're big boys. He can handle the weight.
He's fucking Professor X out there, dude. And Francis is Juggernaut. Like, I'll take fucking Professor X all goddamn day. And the other thing, but I get what Vegas is doing because, Vegas doesn't know the sport that great. What they're doing is they're looking at John's past probably 3 performances, and they're like, God, he got hit, man. And he didn't look good. Actually, we thought he lost the Dominic Reyes fight. Look at Francis, and then you get the odds. Because if that John shows up that fought those last 3, he's gonna get fucking starched. John ain't showing. That's not the John you're gonna get, dude. I guarantee you. Guarantee it.
But he's got that reach though, you know. He's got that long reach, and he, like you said, he's got the fight IQ.
Only by an inch and a half. Only by an inch and a half on.
I just in general,
2.
he does a good job of keeping the reach. Like Stipe, you know, it wasn't they were keeping distance. I think trying to feel each other out a little bit. But you saw what happened when Stipe thought he caught him a little bit. I just mean in general. I'm agreeing with you. The fight IQ is there. You know, John. Yeah, he got hit. He's been hit a little bit, but I mean, Thiago Santos throws like crazy. I mean, all those guys are former middleweights though too. So it's weird. You look at, you know, like Anthony Smith and Thiago Santos, and you know, a lot of these guys are former middleweights. So it is kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know.
Agree, man.
It's an interesting fight.
It's a great fight. I can't fucking wait. It's going to happen. We just got to stay positive. Dana, get it done. Get your ego out of the goddamn way and give us the greatest matchup at heavyweight of all time.